We think that perhaps the fabric of space and time can be bent, in which case perhaps you just may be able to go backwards in time. However, the energy necessary for this is the energy of a black hole. So this is not for us anytime soon. However, 150 years ago, there was a gentleman in England, a mathematician at Oxford University, who wrote the first book on wormholes. Who was this professor of mathematics at Oxford University? Does anyone know the name of this Oxford University professor? His name was Professor Charles Dodson. He could not write under his real name because he was an Oxford professor. So what did he create? A pseudonym, Lewis Carroll. This is the world's first representation of a wormhole in the English language, written by a distinguished professor of mathematics at Oxford University who wrote under a pen name, Lewis Carroll. In fact, Queen Victoria was so enchanted by Alice in Wonderland that she wrote Professor Dodson a letter. Queen Victoria said, "Please, please, please, give me your next book," which he did. It was a treatise on higher mathematics that he sent to Queen Victoria. Okay? So now let's say a few things. Some people say that, well, if this is for the future, let's talk about the future, far future. When we physicists look in outer space, we don't look for little green men. When we look in outer space, we look for type 1, type 2, and type 3 civilizations. A type 1 civilization has the power of an entire planet. They are a planetary civilization. They harness the weather. They can play with thunderstorms. They play with hurricanes and volcanoes. That's type 1. Type 2 is stellar. They consume the power of a star, like the Federation of Planets on Star Trek. Star Trek would be a very typical type 2 civilization. Type 3 controls the power of an entire galaxy, like